Europe is on fire. World War II has reached its peak, and the skies over Germany have become the most dangerous place on Earth. Every day, hundreds of Allied bombers take off, knowing that many of them will never return. They are met by experienced Luftwaffe pilots flying Messerschmitt Bf 109s and Focke-Wulf 190s, fast, agile, and deadly fighters of their era. But let's imagine the impossible. What if one day, aircraft appeared in those skies that were decades ahead of their time? What if 3 F-22 Raptors, among the most advanced fighter jets ever built, were suddenly thrown into the Second World War? During a routine training flight over the Atlantic Ocean, 3 F-22s suddenly vanish from radar. Communications drop. Navigation systems fail. Seconds later, the jets reappear in a different world. Below them, Europe, but not the modern one. Propeller-driven aircraft fill the sky. Tight combat formations. Tracer fire from anti-aircraft guns. The year is 1943. The pilots don't yet understand what has happened. There is no GPS, no satellites, no command authority, but their onboard radars detect dozens of airborne targets nearby. And then they see it. A formation of American B-17 bombers under attack by German fighters. The World War II aircraft have no idea they are being watched by machines from the future. The F-22 pilots face a choice: do nothing and allow history to unfold as it should, or intervene and save people who will never know who protected them. The decision is made quickly. To understand how unequal this fight would be, we need to compare the machines. The F-22's top speed exceeds 2,000 kilometers per hour. German Bf 109s and FW-190s struggle to reach 600. The F-22 is equipped with radar capable of tracking targets tens of kilometers away. German pilots rely only on their eyes and basic gun sights. The F-22 can maneuver under G-forces that pilots of the 1940s could never physically endure. This is not just a difference in aircraft, it is a difference in eras. German pilots are the first to notice the strange shapes. 3 dark aircraft with no propellers. They don't resemble anything in the Luftwaffe's manuals. Moments later, one FW-190 simply vanishes, torn apart by a short burst from the M61 Vulcan cannon. The Germans don't know where the attack came from. No engine noise. No warning. A Bf-109 tries to get on the tail of one of the strange aircraft, but the F-22 disappears from sight and reappears behind it seconds later. A burst of fire. Another German fighter spirals downward, trailing smoke. The Luftwaffe radio channels descend into chaos. It's gone. I can't see it. There's no propeller. Pilots who once ruled the skies experience fear for the first time. Their enemy does not dogfight. It appears, strikes, and vanishes. To them, it feels like fighting ghosts. Within minutes, the engagement is over. Not a single Allied bomber is lost. The surviving German aircraft retreat. On the ground, Luftwaffe officers receive reports that sound like science fiction. Unknown aircraft, unimaginable speed, complete immunity to attack. The reports make their way to Berlin. Meanwhile, the F-22 pilots realize the true weight of the situation. Their fuel is limited. Their ammunition is finite. And every action risks altering the course of history. If they continue, the war might end sooner. But at what cost? And what kind of world would follow? Sometime later, German command launches everything it has. Dozens of fighters climb into the sky, heading toward the area where the unknown aircraft were last seen. The F-22s move to intercept, but this time, they do not seek total destruction. They choose a different approach. Lightning-fast passes, maneuvers that seem physically impossible, total control of the air without annihilation. This is not a battle. It is a demonstration. The psychological effect is devastating. German pilots begin refusing to fly. Rumors spread of invulnerable machines haunting the skies. The morale of the Luftwaffe collapses. And just as suddenly as they appeared, the 3 F-22s are gone. The temporal anomaly closes. The jets return to their own time. In the past, only fragments remain. Classified reports. The testimonies of surviving pilots. Legends of black, propellerless fighters. 3 aircraft did not win the war. But they prove that the sky belongs to those who are ahead of their time. And the final question remains: what if they had stayed? Could 3 fighter jets from the future have changed the course of human history? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this alternate history scenario, leave a like and subscribe. More stories are coming, where the past collides with the future.